Hey Moses, thank you for coming back. What? What do you want, young lady? Hmm? What do you want? You want to cause trouble? Is that what you want? Hmm? Hmm? You are such a mischievous little baby. Hello, Valerie. Welcome back. Okay, I think I got it fixed. It looks normal now. Does it look normal to everyone else? Not just me. It's normal to you too. That's important. I do apologize about that. OBS was being a butt when I scheduled the stream. I think it was yesterday before I left for thrifting. I got everything set up for scheduling the stream, and then OBS kept giving me errors like you can't schedule a stream, you can't schedule a stream, and all of a sudden my internet's not good. Like I have Verizon, I have like the best that I could have. So I'm like, yeah, you are drunk if you think my internet's not good. I pay like, well, not me, but Chrissy and Dreams pay like 200 a month for the internet. So I know it's not the internet. It's okay. It happens. Oh, I'm fine. I'm just annoyed that I had to restart. That's all. It's not your fault. Yes, I'm aware. I'm aware. Let me see if I can open this eraser. Oh, having to use scissors. OBS is a troll. I mean, OBS normally works, but ever since that update, it's been like weird. It keeps like the first time I noticed anything different, it was telling me that I had to have fanned funding to live stream, and I was like, what are you drinking, OBS? I've never had to have people pay to be here. That's just no. No, 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 no. Ugh. So I just kept trying and trying and eventually I got through. That's all that really matters in the end is that we have a good time with one another. So this is my color palette. We have green, green. We have like, I'm pretty sure this is black. Yeah, this is black. I know you probably can't see all the colors. I could move this over. Yeah, there you go. Now you can see all the colors. So we got dark green, we've got olive, we've got light green, black, we've got orange, red, light brown, dark brown right here. What are you? You are black. This is also black. We have two blacks. So we don't necessarily have to use both. And then we have yellow. I think that should be enough colors for this right here. So I'm just gonna pick somewhere. Um, let's start with the ladder. Well, let's start with the ladder. Um, since the trunk is probably going to be some shade of brown, I feel like we should not make the ladder brown. So now I'm trying to think what color the ladder should be. Because typically it would be brown. So we could use the light brown for the ladder and the dark brown for the stump. Potentially. Something to think about. Um, I'm just gonna go over here with my yellow because we do have a little bit of light in this candle. So I'm gonna go do that and let me know what you think about the ladder. Should it be light brown or should it be like a totally different non-brown color? Hopefully y'all can see this. I am not a professional colorer, so I've never I've never done coloring on camera before. I'm a little nervous. I'm not the best artist out there. I'm just gonna be real with y'all. I consider it very fortunate that I can actually draw. Because it it takes a lot of time and practice to be able to draw, and especially to be able to draw good. Not just being able to draw like stick figures, but be able to draw good. Do I have a little minion over here? I do. Hi. Hi. Hi, T-Bird. How are you today? I'm good, and you? I'm I'm all right. I am left-handed too, Nailah. Ow. Ow. Man, that hurt. Ow, 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 ow. There's black. Be very careful. So much room for mistakes. Left-handed also. This is the left-handed party. I'd be tempted to put some music on, but if I do, I worry that YouTube will fuss at me. YouTube will be like, oh, you can't use this music that says it's copyright free, even though it says it's copyright free. So I really did like that mushroom music with the little mushroom bouncing up and down. It was cute. I may have to go down and get more colors, because while these colored pencils do seem to be like coloring well, the limited color palette is killing me right now. I might need to go get my Prismacolors. I have 150 Prismacolors. We will have all the colors. I love coloring. I have a few coloring books. It's so relaxing to me. Oh yeah, I used to color a lot more. I don't really do it as much as I used to, but I used to be one of those people that was really into coloring when coloring was like the big anti-stress thing, you know? Anyone remember that? And then just all of a sudden people, I guess, got tired of it. At least that's the thing that makes the most sense to me. People just got tired and they're like, oh, we don't need to do this anymore. Maybe it was taking way too long because it does take quite a bit of time. Now, granted, when we're done, like when we're done with the stream, I obviously need to go eat. But after I eat, I need to go to the store to get Chrissy yogurt, fruit cups, and I also want to pick up hamburger buns and some French fries because we're gonna have burgers tonight. So I was like, the store is not that far. I can walk to the store and get the few things that we need for supper tonight because we're not we're not gonna go shopping tomorrow like we normally would. That way, when they deliver the fridge on Sunday, we we hopefully won't have a whole bunch of food that we need to just take out and put somewhere because unfortunately there is not much space in our kitchen to put things. So I'm like, okay, we need to eat as much as we can so that there's less stuff in the fridge so that when the new fridge gets here it's a lot easier to manage. Oh my god, you're coloring. Yes. Yes, I am. Hi Carrie, how are you? How's your shoulder? I must say, I recently pulled my shoulder. I'm back. What happened? Seemed fine to me. Oh, what, the other stream? Oh, it was just buffering a lot, so I just restarted. I figured it was best to restart at that point. Nothing too major, just trying to do the best I can with the situation at hand. But yes, Coffee and Crafts is Console Carrie, for those that don't know that she does have a second channel. And that's where she does her more crafty videos. But yeah, I'm already dressed for walking, so hopefully it won't be too hot. I put on my summer dress. It's got like peaches on it. It's very pastel, so hopefully the sun will be kind to me and not blind me in the face as I'm trying to walk. But yeah, that's just something I need to do today is go to the store to get stuff for supper. It's pouring here. I didn't I didn't mean to send my rain to you. I'm coloring too in Johanna Basert Flowers book. Yeah, this is the only Johanna book that I have. That is the author, right? Yep. What pencils and books? Well, the pencils I'm using right now are Prima. They were given to me by Angie, and it comes with like this whole little drawing tutorial in here, and it comes with this little sketchbook here, and then it comes with like lots of different pencils for shading. It comes with this. I don't know what this is. Like little graphite pencils. Unsure what this is supposed to be. And this is like a water pen, and then it comes with a bunch of like colored pencils And here you go, you got all your colors of the rainbow. But I think these are watercolor. Yeah, these are watercolor pencils. No, not. I'm sure this is probably like an outliner right here. I shouldn't need it. And then your regular brush over here, and then just a lot of other colors. The palette is a little bit limiting, but other than that, it's a very nice. It's very nice, I would say. No, I think I had it right the first time. It just going close. So yeah, that's what I'm using right now. I do own Prismacolor colored pencils, which I will consider going to get if I feel that we don't have enough colors, because this is basically our color palette right here. We have two shades of green, dark green, light green, olive. Then we have orange, red, light brown, dark brown, black, and yellow. So if I feel like we're struggling to use this palette and we just need a little bit more variety, I will go get my Prismas, but I wanted to at least try to use the ones Angie gave me to give them a solid test and to let you know how I felt about the pencils overall. What? 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 This cat, I tell you, she won't come close enough for me to pick her up, but she'll come close enough to be like, notice me. Ah, I'm so beautiful and fluffy. I think we'll start on these leaves over here. Yes, you're very pretty. And when I get back from my walking, I need to do the dishes. Unfortunately, it's just a thing that has to be done. I might try to like figure out where I could put like the cereal that's on top of the fridge. Like find a temporary spot for it. And I'm gonna move most of the things on the bathroom shelf, or at least move the bathroom shelf to the other side, because the entryway to the bathroom is basically right beside the refrigerator. So if I move that shelf all the way over to the left, then it shouldn't be in the way when they take out the old refrigerator. But yeah, we did find a fridge, and unfortunately it wasn't as cheap as we were hoping. It was like 1,600, which doesn't feel very cheap for a fridge that's not brand new, but considering a lot of refrigerators out there are like 2,000 plus, it did save a little bit of money, but not as much as we were hoping. But it it's just one of those things where we couldn't live without a fridge. I have to do blood work this morning. Oh no, that's not good. That means you can't eat anything. I've got myself two roast beef sandwiches for lunch, and I'm like, I was like, well, at least I'm prepared. At least I tried to plan ahead so that I wouldn't have to cook. I didn't want to deal with having to cook after the stream. What? What? Do you want me to pick you up? You're gonna run away like you always do. Everything's fine, Chrissy. Go back to bed. Your baby is being a diva. She wants attention, but she doesn't want me to pick her up. An attempt was made, people. An attempt was made. I tried. I tried. She ran away from me. She doesn't want to say hi to all you wonderful people. Yeah, I hope the blood work goes well, Carrie, and that it's nothing serious. Princess Prismacolors is really good brand. A lot of people like them. Oh, I love Prismacolor. That's why I have them. But these are not Prismacolors that I'm using. These are Prina. This is a different brand. This is probably basically like the Amazon brand, I'm guessing. They're nice. They're not bad. At least one nice thing that I do see is they don't seem to break as easily. I mean, I am coloring pretty lightly. I am a little bit heavy-handed, so a lot of the times the tips of the pencil will break and I'll have to keep resharpening them. So it's nice that they don't seem to break very easily. That is nice. But yes, next week we will go back to working on the cat. I'm thinking that maybe we'll spend the next 2 weeks on the crafting, just trying to finish the cat, because we've been working on the cat for a while, and I don't know about the rest of y'all. You'll have to let me know. Does it feel weird for me to work on an autumn cat in the summer? Because I'm like, I don't know, maybe I should get like a more summery themed diamond painting to do. I have a lot of diamond art that Dreams got me off Temu, but they're all kind of really small. So I'm like, oh, I'll have to do some research and find like a more summery one that I could do with y'all, because I don't know. I don't know if it's just me, but it's a little it's a little odd to be working on an autumn cat in summer. And summer is just pretty much right around the corner. It'd be cool to see the cat finished. Yes. Yes, it would. Now we're gonna take this dark and we're gonna paint. Not odd for me. What about everyone else? By the way, people, if you have any suggestions as to a clip-on mic that you think is good, go ahead and post it in the Discord or DM it directly to me, because I'm currently researching some sort of clip-on mic that I can, clip on to my chest so that I could potentially do some kind of sewing stream for all of you. So if you have any recommendations as to that, let me know. I don't know like what brand is good, what budget I should try to figure out for something like that. But I know a lot of other content creators use those little clip-on mics with the little fuzzy thing. So I need that. I don't have that. No, not at all, Nailah. Okay. Well, as long as you all are okay with it, I guess we'll just work on finishing the cat for like the next 2 weeks. Hopefully, within 2 weeks, we can get really close to finishing. Because my channel anniversary is coming up, and I would like to see the cat definitely done by then. So, it will be done by May 12th. And I appreciate all of you that, come to my crafting streams. They're more chill. than my gaming streams. I still love gaming, don't get me wrong, just I feel like there's less pressure with the crafting streams. I don't feel like I have to perform, like, I have to make sure every space looks perfect. And that can be very stressful. Because I'm not a cluttercore queen. If it makes you happy, work on it. Oh yeah, I love diamond art. I mean, it doesn't really matter like what I'm diamond dotting with my pen. I just enjoy the process of diamond art. Oh, and I may be getting someone into perler art soon. I know some of you may remember Selena. She's considering starting some perler art. And I was like, ooh, that's exciting. And speaking of perler art and the queen of perler art, let's talk about Mrs. Cupcake for a little bit. Oh, thank you, Moses. Mrs. Cupcake is going to be streaming in May. She's going to be streaming in May. I don't have dates yet, but y'all should come. She is the queen. She is the queen of perler art. She is the one that got me into it. So y'all definitely need to check her out if you haven't. She's great. She keeps telling me I need to move to Texas so she can hire me. I'm like, I don't think I would survive in Texas. It's too hot. It's too hot. Hi, Happy Pokemon. How are you today? Princess of Pineapples is streaming. Sending you tons of love. Aw, thank you. I do not have a necklace on right now, and I really should. Hold on, let me show you about my dress that I'm wearing today. Eee, camera is going everywhere. Oh, now you can't see it. Hold on, let me stand up so y'all can see it. You see the peach? This is a dress. In case y'all didn't know, this is my summer dress. I really should have worn a necklace today, but I just wanted to prepare myself because it's in the 60s here in Buffalo, so it do be hot. And like I said, my hair is back here in case anyone's wondering. I didn't chop it all off. So let's get back to your regularly scheduled programming. It's hot in the summer for sure. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't want to move to Texas. It would be really cool to meet you, Crispy, but I don't really want to move to Texas. We got snow up here. You can come to the snow. You look so beautiful. Aw, thanks. Like I said, of all the days that 69 here and raining, of all the days that I really should have wore a necklace, today would have been the day. But I was just like, oh, I'm already like 5 minutes late. I don't have time to fiddle with a necklace. So I did get a brand new necklace that I was thinking about wearing today. I mean, you're not going to see it most of the stream anyway, so does it even matter? No, probably not. But yes, because tomorrow we're not grocery shopping, I could potentially go longer or do a different time for Hello Kitty if y'all want. Normally I stream from like 2 to 5 because of the grocery shopping. I make sure that I'm ready to, go out the door by 5. But we could potentially go a little bit later tomorrow. If that's something y'all would want with Hello Kitty, let me know. Also, do any of you have any interest in seeing me play Fields of Mystery again? I'm thinking about romancing the dragon, and I'm like, does anyone care about me specifically playing that game? Because I really want to romance the dragon, but I'm like, if no one cares, I don't know. I'm still waiting on a controller, Crispy. Things are expensive, you know. New fridge was like 1,600, and Dreams is already fussing about the fact that I want a new dress. So the controller may be on hold until we get more funding. Princess, are you going to do a Dinkum 1.0 video? Probably not. I mean, why would I need to do that? There's plenty of other people out there doing that. Aw, man. I mean, there's nothing I can do. I can't afford it on my own, so I have to wait. I just have to wait. I mean, if any of y'all want to help with the controller, I do have a throne. I don't talk about it much, but I did put a PS4 controller on there, so. Well, let me see. Does this link even work? There. What are you wanting to order? Oh, a PS4 controller. Mine broke. Mine broke. And I just can't play Dinkum without a controller. I know some of y'all are like mouse and keyboard people, but it doesn't work for me. PS4, I love my Xbox controller. I've never had an Xbox controller. I know April had one and she was recommending it to me, and I'm like, I've never even held an Xbox controller in my hands. And have you seen my hands? My hands do be small. I don't know if it would be comfortable for me. I don't know. My hands are small and I find it more comfortable. I mean, again, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that whole situation. Why is it twice as much as the ones on Amazon? I don't know. I feel like Throne like charges a lot more to send the items to you. That's pretty much why I stopped bothering with Throne in the first place, because it feels like they charge an arm and a leg just to have it be on Throne, and I'm just like, no one's gonna pay that much for something. But again, I'm perfectly willing to wait until Dreams can afford it. It's not going to be right away. You'll have to be patient with me because I don't have any way of really, you know, buying it myself. I've already spent too much of my YouTube money that I just got on trying to support some of my friends. And maybe I should have thought about myself first, but I don't really think, I don't really think, oh, hey, you could go buy such and such that you've been wanting for, for so long. Because I still don't own my pineapple earrings that I want. And they're like $60 on Etsy. And I still don't have them. Because every time they go on sale, Terence and Chrissy don't have money to get them for me. I'm just like, I'm never going to get them. And that's fine. I can live with it. Alright, I made our little caterpillar like orange and red. Just to have him, at least I think he's a caterpillar. He might be a little centipede. Make his face yellow. I know Crispy's really looking forward to me getting back to take him. You just have to wait a little bit longer, that's all. Hey Chrissy, how are you? Bye Carrie, have a good day. Hang in there. Tired, have a routine checkup doctor appointment in a little bit. Yes, good luck with the blood work. Excuse me. How about you? I'm okay. I'm relieved that we found a fridge. I'm a little disappointed that it was as pricey as it was, considering it was used. You know, 1,600 feels like a lot for something that's used. But then again, I don't actually know the prices of refrigerators nowadays. I don't really get out that much, so y'all will have to tell me. But apparently, originally it was like 4,400. And like the people that were selling it to us, were, trying to sell us on the fridge, they're like, "Hey, it's got an ice maker," and I'm like, "That's nice, but I don't really care about the ice maker. I just want it to, I want the fridge to work." It's, so yeah, I mean, we could have got a slightly cheaper one at like 800 was the cheapest we could have got, but I really wanted us to have like a little bit of a bigger fridge because the ones that they had for about 800 were about the same size we have now, and I kind of liked the idea of the freezer being on the bottom rather than on the top. I think that's going to be more efficient in the long run. So I was like, let's just, pay a little bit more and get this nicer one that's going to last, a long time. And it's very lucky that Streams has the ability to do the pay it later thing because he did technically have 1,600 in his bank account, but we also have mortgage and car payment, and we're still paying off the plumbing that we had to do for this house. So Dreams has got a lot on his plate, and I'm not trying to be like we're in a bad situation. It's bad that it's all happening basically around the same time length because what was it, a month ago that we just got a new washer and dryer? It was in February, so it was not quite 2 months, okay, between the washer and dryer and the refrigerator dying. It's not dead, dead, but it's on its last legs. So I was like really concerned about it, and like it was really bothering me. So it was time. So it's gonna be here Sunday. We're gonna get it all installed. We will make a recovery. Dreams just got a raise, so and we're supposed to get. He's supposed to get like this big, big paycheck, anytime before August. It's like gonna be 5 grand. So don't worry, we'll be okay. I don't want to send the wrong kind of message. It's just all these things happening back to back kind of it hit us a little rough, but we're okay. But yeah, like I feel like I shouldn't even ask him to buy me a PS4 controller now because 1,600 is a lot of money, and $70 for a PS4 controllers, I could technically buy that myself. I just have to wait till the end of next month, or I would need to sell some potholders. Those are my options. I think I'm gonna make this black. I can't really see what I'm doing. It's so small. Also, Maple says meow. I figured y'all should know that she's trying to say something. What? What? I'm not chasing after you again. We've been over this before. If you want to say hi to the people, you gotta let me pick you up. Oh, she's just looking at me like she's giving me that face. Yes, you are adorable and precious. Meow, Maple. You hear that? Valerie said meow. That's what she said. Oh, by the way, speaking of cats, I have not heard any further updates on the kitten. I know that y'all are just waiting for me to come home with a kitten one of these days. Has not happened yet, but as soon as I know, you will know. But alright. What color should the mushrooms be, Crispy? Should they be red or brown? Or maybe a mix of orange and red? Maybe a mix would be good. Okay. It's supposed to rain today. Well, I gotta look up the weather. Buffalo weather. No, it's not supposed to rain today. Okay. Good. Good, good, good. It's 67 right now. The high is 71. So hopefully it'll stay in the 60s. Tomorrow it's supposed to be a high of 66. And it's supposed to rain tomorrow. So that'll be nice. To cool things down. If that's a stump, it might be a lot of brown otherwise. Yeah, that is indeed a stump, Crispy. I'm thinking what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the light brown for maybe just the stems, and we'll do the tops red and orange to give it a little bit more variation. I think that's what I might do. We don't have any pink. I could have used a little bit of pink for underneath, but I can use the red really lightly and it'll basically be close-ish to pink. But yeah, it's not often that I get to support, my fellow content creators because a lot of the times I'm broke. So it was really nice to be able to support Stacy and Rabanora yesterday. And I hate the fact that I have to pick like a few people a month. I'm like, okay, throw a little bit here, throw a little bit there. And I'm like, oh, I better stop spending before I spend all my money. Do y'all do that? It can't just be me, right? Though I did use the potholder money from Angie to buy Chrissy a flick necklace from Ragdoll. Because she definitely needs a flick necklace, right? She loves bucks. come in. Maybe we'll put just a little bit of yellow at the top. Orange. I don't think this mushroom is edible. I've never seen an orange mushroom in the wild. Hey, daughter, I'm at work. Can't hear you or talk, but I'm gonna lurk. So, if you don't know, JoJo, aka my adopted mother, you should really check her out. She's doing an all Squirrel Island right now, but she's done plenty of other islands in the past. I'm currently in the past right now because I'm watching her Halloween Island playlist just because I wanted to go watch some of her older content to see what it was like back in the beginning days. And I will say that she's gotten a lot more, oh, is outspoken the right word? No, that's not the right word. She's got a lot more, like, vocal, like, not necessarily louder, but you can tell that, like, she's more and more excited with each and every stream. I don't know what the phrase, energetic, passionate. Basically, she's great. She's great. We'll just leave it with she's great. I'm not good at words. Apparently, I need to work on my vocabulary. Slightly. Because we want it to sort of look like pink. And then maybe put the red on top. Yeah, that kind of looks like pink. Oh, wait a second. I may have a solution to our problem. I had to talk to JoJo. Animated, maybe? Yes, let's go with that. Animated. That sounds good. Hello, Aloha. How are you? I'm definitely starting to feel our lack of colors right now. Get out the purple that we had. There was a purple in here. I just wasn't sure how to incorporate purple with the. Oh, that there is a pink. There is a pink, and I just didn't see it. Okay. Two more colors. Okay, so I got out purple. Purple. And we have pink. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the pink And go in under the red. Hopefully make it more pinkish. More pinkish. Oh, oh, do I need to put sunscreen on if it's in the 60s? I probably should, just to be safe, because I'm a vampire when it comes to my skin tone. I'm like as white as a ghost. So I should probably just put it on just to be safe. I'm good getting recharged with some coffee. Coffee. Now the question is the purple. Where do we use the purple? Does anyone have thoughts? Is that how we can use the purple in here? I mean, I could use it on this little bit of flower over here and maybe the butterfly, but I don't know how else to get the purple in here. Purple's such a very specific color, you know. I actually skipped my coffee this morning because I tried to get the extra 15-minute nap, and I did not get back to sleep. I just tossed and turned and tossed and turned, and I'm like, why do I do this to myself? Why do I do this to myself? Flower and butterfly sounds good. So I take it most of you are fans of the person that made this coloring book. I don't know a whole lot about her other that she was pretty famous in the coloring community. People were talking about her books a lot. Okay, I'm gonna take my BRB break. All right, people, BRB break. This is your reminder. If you need a snack, if you need a drink, if you need to take your medicine, April. If you need to do any of those self-care things that are super important and very valid, now is the perfect time to do them. I will be away from the computer for just a few minutes. I do apologize that there's no music for my BRB screen. It's something I need to work on. I'm sorry. But please enjoy the art. I will be back in just a few minutes. I'm also going to check the mail, Crispy. So here's hoping. Be back soon. I'm back. I'm back. I apologize that took longer than I thought it would, but I'm back. I'm back. We are back. Now let's back. Tell a friend. So, I went outside to check the mail, Crispy, and it's not here, first of all. It's currently in New Jersey. I checked on the tracking. It might be here tomorrow, but at latest it should definitely be here by Saturday. And then the last thing is when I went to check the mail, there was a wasp by the stairs down to the mailbox. And I don't know if I've ever said this, but I'm terrified of bees, just in general, terrified. So, yes, Moses? What is it? I am here, right? Y'all can see me? I think I'm here. But, salt wasp, and I was freaking out, okay? Full on panic attack. I managed to get back in the house, but I didn't check the mailbox. I needed to check the mail to see if the switch was here. So I called Dreams and I was like, hey, can you just pretend to hold my hand while we go out to check the mail together? And he's like, sure. So he talked me through it. I checked the mail. There was no switch. I was very disappointed. I was saying welcome back. Okay. But the second time I went out there, I didn't see the wasp, but I did tell Dreams to get some like wasp killer because I cannot have that happen to me every single time I go out to the porch. That's a no. No, 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 no. But the last thing I wanted to say is I grabbed a few of my Prismacolors. I got this grass green right here. Grass green. And then I got some ginger root right here. I don't know if you can see. This is ginger root. It's kind of like a yellowish brown almost. It's very subtle. And then I also grabbed green ochre, which is kind of like a dark green with like little tints of other colors in it. So those are the three Prismacolors I grabbed that I thought would be good for this because I didn't want to just grab all my colored pencils because that's a lot. So I just tried to pick a few that I thought would be good. Sorry if I missed you, Jojo. But yeah, I'm okay. I didn't get stung. That would have been way worse. But just a little a little shooken, shaken. I can't talk right now. So. I'm gonna have to deal with that when I have to go to the store and come back from the store and someone save me. Crispy, will you hold my hand while I get ready to go to the store? You just pretend to hold my hand. Get me through it. Oh, and for any of you that are going over to say hi to April, let her know I said hello. Maybe it will be gone by then. I don't think so. I think the nest is like right beside the porch. Like it's the paneling on the underside of your house. There's like a little hole down by the base of the stairs, and that's where they were last year. And Dreams, he took some wasp killer to that section multiple times last year, and they're back. So thank you, Lori. Also, can you give Mookie some head pats for me? Pat, pat for Mookie. I don't have a little pat emoji. I don't even have a cat. Maybe we should get a cat. Here, send hugs. That'll work. I'm okay. I'm okay. We're good. We're with good friends, good company. There's no scary bee. It's okay. You know, if I actually want to get this done this stream, I'm gonna have to speed up a little. Because at the rate we're going, we're not gonna get this done by noon. Nailah, you're inspiring me to do art therapy today to clear my head. Aww, that's good. Oh, get a little. Y'all can't see that, but this was actually suggested to me by Moses. Moses suggested that we could do a coloring stream, and you know, I've had these coloring books just lying around, and once in a blue moon, I try to color in them once in a while just to try to inspire me to actually draw something. Because did y'all know that I draw things? I do, but just I need like a push. I need like someone to push me to help me get started, because otherwise I would never start. I'm I'm just so terrified that my art's not really that great and that people, you know, don't really appreciate it enough that I'm just like, why should I even, bother to put forth the effort? But then I'm like, I love to draw. I spent so many years learning how to draw things. I shouldn't be afraid to draw them just because nobody might say, "Hey, that looks really nice." So it's my own like subconscious negative thoughts that are hurting me when it comes to drawing, but I do draw once in a blue moon. Okay, let's take the grass green down here. Just a little. Oh, by the way, people, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this or not, but Luby said she would be streaming tonight. She's not going to be playing Animal Crossing, though. Just so you know, I'm going to be playing a different game. Well, Crispy, I think we're a little bit biased. A little. But that's okay. It's one small thing doesn't seem like a lot. Hey Nailah, Crispy just boxed up my dreamy cookie. I finally have her. Aww. Did Crispy use some spice? Did she use some spice? We'll be getting back to working on pineapple on Saturday. Um, I already forgot the acre because we rolled for the acre last time, but I don't remember what it was. I know I sent it to Crispy, so I have to go back in our DMs and find it. I've been talking to Crispy a lot lately. I always look at Crispy like the big sister I never had. She's so nice. Sometimes I wonder what it's like to have brothers and sisters. I mean, the nice thing about being an only child is I get all the toys to myself, but there's a lot of bad things to being the only child, too. Haha. Oh. Oh, hey. Hey, people. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Camera. It's not on the wall yet, but look. Look. Perfect fit. I think it'll be a little bit higher. I could potentially put it a bit lower. I wanted to do that, but I think it'll be higher. But look. Look at that. It fits. I don't have to move anything. All I have to do is put it up there. I can't believe it worked out like that. Huh, this frame was $1. $1. Now, people, is it okay if Ace's name is backwards? Is it okay if we just treat it like a Japanese manga? Okay. Okay. You need to understand how amazing this is. It's crazy. It's crazy. I'm so happy. So happy. Okay. I realize the sports bra doesn't really go with the dress, but we'll deal with it later. Okay. Going down. Yeah, it's okay. What's okay? Did I say something? What did I say? Oh. Yay. I was like, is that gonna bother people? Because that was so hard to get it into the frame because the hooks on the back of the frame are like these tiny, tiny little, like, I don't know what they're called, like little pieces of metal that go down to make sure the frame stays in place. But if his name is backward. Yeah, I figured that out now, Crispy. But yeah, I'm just shook. I'm shocked that not only did it fit into the frame perfectly, but that I can just put it exactly where I wanted to put it without having to move any of my other artwork. It's almost like it was meant to be. Like the thrift gods were looking out for me because I had been searching for a frame for Chrissy's diamond art cat. We didn't really find anything that fit for her, but I found something that I thought would be good for the thing I wanted to frame. So I was like, you know what? It's $1. I'll gamble on it, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. The last thrift store we were at. It was busy. There were so many people there. And then I found out apparently Wednesdays they're half off sale. And I was like, oh, that's why it's so busy in here. Because usually when we go there, it's usually like later in the afternoon, and like we're the only ones there. But it was just so crowded. I got a few new shirts, including a mushroom shirt with a little froggy on it, crispy. I can't wait to wear that one. I don't know how much I'll be wearing that this coming summer because it's black, but it's really cute. So Chrissy actually found that for me, and I'm like, oh, I was like, I can't turn down a frog on a mushroom. I can't do it. Now I did turn down a few pineapple themed shirts, mostly because one of the pineapple shirts that she showed me was the background color was gray. I'm like, ew, gray. Gray is not a good color for a t-shirt. And then she was showing me like this Hawaiian pineapple shirt, and I'm like, nah, that's So none of the pineapple ones really stood out to me. And I was gonna look through the pajama section, but by the time we got done looking through all the shirts, I was just like, I'm tired. I was tired. I was like, okay, let's go. Because it takes a good while to sort through every single piece of clothing. And it's like they're not really organized very well there because they had like small, tiny little garments in the XXL. I'm like, really, people expect me to fit in like this tube top? I can't fit into one of those. I am sorry. I am not at all ashamed of, being built bigger. Not ashamed at all. Just, uh, it's just that they could organize their clothes a little bit better. And I realize that it might not be entirely their fault because when people are looking at clothes, sometimes they move clothes from rack to rack, and that's why it's so misorganized. But still, one of the pieces of clothes I pulled out was like, those baby tees that are like popular nowadays? It kind of looked like one of those. Which I put the new clothing into the whoosh because always whoosh it before you wear it. So I'll try to show off some of the new shirts, including that black one. Maybe I'll wear that black one on a day where it's a little chilly. Yes, Maple, we hear you. We hear you. We understand. Oh, you poor baby. You poor baby. Oh, you're not getting enough love. Oh, not getting enough love. Oh. I'm being licked. Do I need groomed, honey? I'm being licked. Yes. Do you like my smell that much? My scent? Do I taste good? I must taste good. She keeps licking me. Yes, okay, honey. Where'd she go? I was trying to be sneaky. I was trying to be sneaky and like get her to come a little bit closer so I could maybe like scoop, do a little scoop, but I think she caught on to what I was doing. Maple pets, lots of pets, maybe some snackies. Yes. Oh, she's been getting lots of snacks lately. Chrissy was saying that, Maple might just be sad to be by herself right now, and I'm like, what does that have to do with extra snacks? April is almost over. Just have to hang in there a little bit longer. There we go. All the bottom part, the grass done. I see that Crispy's a fan of the Powerpuff Girls. So when you were little kids, what was your like top three favorite cartoons? For me, top three, if I had to choose, Kim Possible has to be up there. Loved Kim Possible. Um, let's see. I'm trying to think. What else? Now, when I was little, like 5, I really liked the Care Bears. Really liked the Care Bears. Kind of grew out of it when I got a little bit older, but I guess like if I had to give one of those preschool shows, you know, that I still love to this day, Blue's Clues. Definitely Blue's Clues. That would definitely be up there for me. Another show that I loved was I'm trying to think of a Cartoon Network show that I loved that was a cartoon. I mean, there are a lot of them that are good, but not really like top three. I loved Gargoyles, but I don't want to give all the love to Disney. I'd like to spread some love to other shows. Um, Avatar. Avatar was great. The Nickelodeon show. And yeah, that's hard to decide. I guess. Oh, what would the third one be? Um, yeah, I don't think there's a single kid show from Cartoon Network that I love. Really, really love. Oh, who even am I? My Little Pony. Little Pony has to be up there. I mean, granted, I didn't watch My Little Pony as a kid, but I can't not put My Little Pony up in the top three. So it'd be like Kim Possible, My Little Pony, and I guess we'll throw Avatar in there as third spot. Yeah, those three. Those three cartoons are the best. This is just my opinion. Your opinion is different. That is totally valid. I will say, though, that cartoons I liked but did not love, I liked Cat Dog. I loved Rugrats, but I would not consider it top three. I watched a lot of Rugrats when I was little. Um, I liked Care Bears. Um, what else did I like? I liked Codename Kids Next Door. Really liked that one. Danny Phantom was pretty good. Uh, I used to like SpongeBob, but I don't really like SpongeBob anymore, so I don't know if I should count that. Um, what else? I'm trying to think if there's any other cartoons. Secret Squirrel. I love Secret Squirrel. Popeye. Some of the older ones now. Oh, and I also loved Scooby Doo. Scooby Doo. And gotta give a shout out to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Turtle Power. So yeah, I think yeah, definitely some of those. What about you? Let's hear your thoughts. If you can't narrow it down to three, just maybe mention some ones that you like. The Turtles from 1987 was really awesome, and I enjoyed that show. I can even watch it on Paramount Plus. Ooh, that's pretty cool. I think this might be the way to go for the bridge. Oh, the ladder. I need to sharpen just a little bit. Just a little. I see you, Lori. I see you. I'm not there. I'm not there. Totally not there right now. I think this will work. That'd be an interesting color. Is she starting a new island? Hi, princess. Hello. Let me say hello. Hello. It's, so I'm assuming we're probably not going to finish this. Members Island? Oh, is that why she's restarting? I want to restart. Why did I have to make pineapple an all-year island? Why did I do that? I mean, if I could finish up pineapple before the end of the year, I could potentially restart that island. I just gotta wait a few more days for the Switch to be here, and I can start recording my totally not secret project that Crispy knows about. Well, those are some interesting islands. That one looks good, the fourth one. Out of those four, yeah, the fourth one probably is the best. Is she looking for anything specific? Is she looking for anything specific, Crispy? Okay. Okay, that's good for now. Go back to olive. I don't know. Are you supposed to know these things, Crispy? I thought you knew everything. What are the winning lottery numbers? Can you tell me those? Oh, hey, I got a new table, Crispy, yesterday. It's not like a table. It's more like a little side table. It has like this cute little frog on it, and there's like on the ground, just sitting in front of the frog, is like a little tomato. There's like a little ant and a butterfly. There's an ant like over to the side and a butterfly flying over top, and it was just so cute. And and when I looked at the price, it was like 25 bucks, okay, for this little side table. And I was like, I don't know what I would put on it. It's so cute. So I told Dreams that I wanted it, and he bought it, because Dreams knows when it comes to frogs, Nailah wants. So he got it for me, and I was like, what am I going to put on this little table? Because it's it's a side table. It's a like little table, not like a table. So I was hemming and hawing, and I'm like, what do I put on this table? And then I found this really like decorative handmade frog that somebody like sculpted, and I was like, ooh, and it specifically said garden frog. And I've been looking for frogs that could potentially go outside because I have too many indoor frogs. I need more outside frogs. And I was like, what if I just put this frog on the table? And Dreams is like, that would work as long as you keep it away from, keep it on the porch away from, the banister to where it could get damaged by the rain. And I'm like, that's that's definitely a thought. Definitely something I need to really think about before I actually commit to it because I do not want to ruin that beautiful table. And that frog is just so well made that I'm like, this is the problem. The frogs are just too cute. I just want to keep them all inside, and I'm like, I should put some frogs outside, but they're so cute. First world problems, right, Crispy? I don't know if y'all figured this out by now, but I really, really love frogs. Like, I have a problem. It's not a bad problem, but I have a problem. LOL. They're just so cute. I'm glad that Froggy Bay is doing well. I am getting a little bit nervous about the actually decorating the island now. Now that we have all the frogs, I'm like, oh, now I have to actually decorate. Two a reroll. What do you think, Crispy? I think two is fine. I'm over here watching April's stream. I wish I could listen, but if I turn my sound on, if I unmute her, y'all are gonna hear her on my stream too. I don't think you need to hear April on my stream. So I need to get buns, fruit cups, and yogurt, and French fries. I should be able to carry all that. What the heck? You can't hear that, Crispy, right? Okay, there we go. Oh, hold on, just a little bit top. Oh no. Oh Lori, I'm so sorry. Oh, can we put some hearts and hugs in chat for Lori? She's going through a lot right now. Oh, I'm so sorry, hun. If you wanna DM me, you're more than welcome to. I used to be a caregiver, so I know exactly what you're going through. It it's hard. It's really hard. Uh, brown. Oops, wrong chat. I almost put hearts in the wrong chat. Okay. I don't have a heart emoji. This is the closest thing I have. I'm so sorry, Lori. Again, if you want to just talk about it, my DMs are open. Make sure you give Mookie extra hugs and kisses. She says, no, she's not alright. She hasn't been the star yet, but she won't let me pick her up.
Yes, you are. She won't let you smell the camera?
Nope. Every time I try to pick her up, she runs away from me. You know, the way this is curving kind of reminds me of a cat tail. When a cat is really happy, they have like the question mark tail. That's kind of what it reminds me of. Food is important. Coffee is vital. I didn't have coffee this morning. I'll have an energy drink later. It'll be fine. It's gonna be weird not going shopping tomorrow. This is the black. I'm trying to make sure that we don't like focus on one spot for too long. I'm trying to make sure like I go all over the page so y'all can really see the process of it slowly being colored. Oh, can we just hang out all the time? Oh, 24/7 stream. I'm pretty sure y'all would get tired of me for if I streamed for 27 hours. Why would I sleep? Hey, Chrissy, you back?
Yeah.
Where's your baby? Really? She didn't come back out with you? I was gonna be like, maybe you could pick her up and then I could show her to the chat. Aww. By the way, be very careful when you are going outside when it's still daylight. There is 2 wasps by the porch.
Yeah.
James is gonna get some stuff.
More spray.
Hopefully it'll work, because I cannot deal with that every single time I come outside. Oh, there she is. Hey, Trouble. Will you let your mama pick you up? You want to see the star?
You guys have fun, baby.
See you, bug. Okay, we're going up. We're going up. Here she is, everyone. Lori, look. Look, Lori, it's Maple. Maple Kitty, she came to say hello. She needed just a little bit of a push, but she's here. She's here. I had to be very careful because I have a lot of skin exposed right now. And she's got very sharp claws. I assure you, she has very, very sharp daggers. There is the floof. Is the floof. We love her floof. We really love the floof. She's so stinking cute. We really love the floof. Say hi. We want to say hi to you. Camera. Come on. Look at the camera. Look at those beautiful eyes. Look at those beautiful eyes. You're so cute. You're so cute. We love our Maple. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Oh. Okay. I'm not gonna drop you, Fuzzy. You know you're not as heavy as Ace was, right? You're like not even 10 pounds. And he was like 20. He was a big boy. I'm not gonna drop you. I promise. I promise, I promise, I promise. Now if you want down, I'll put you down, okay? Don't jump. She jumped. Trying to put her down gently, and she's like, I'm out of here. Okay. Alright. Okay. Back to your regularly scheduled programming. Let's see, where was I? Right, I was working on the little stones. Did she not decide to take that island because Sylvia? It looks like she was getting ready to take that island. Sleep? What is that? Sleep is the thing you do when you're tired. I thought that was obvious. This could almost be like a no commentary stream if I would just shush. Nailah should just shush. She talks too much. Okay. purple. Oh, by the way, I sent out Angie's package today. Woo! I mean, she should be getting her pot holders soon. She'll be getting her order, and she'll be getting 2 pairs of gnomes that I'm sending her for being such a wonderful friend and such, just such great. I'm so lucky and blessed to have someone like Angie in my life, and just the fact that she cares so much is just really heartwarming to me, and I really wanted to say thank you in my own way. So I went out the one time and I found this gnome, and I'm like, oh, Angie loves gnomes. So I got her the gnome, and I struggled to find a box to fit the gnome with the pot holders. And I may have included maybe one extra thing, maybe just one. So I sent that off to her. So that's on its way. And hopefully tomorrow I'll be sending out a package to Selena. If you're listening, Selena. Tomorrow we'll send out your package. I'll let you know how much it costs, because she did mention she wanted to, pay for the postage. So I'll get that ready. And then hopefully by Saturday, the goal is to get JoJo's pot holders out by Saturday. So that means basically tomorrow, if you don't see me in a stream, like if you don't see me talking, I'm there. I promise I'm there. I just might have sharp pointies in my hand. So that's what I'm gonna work on tomorrow. I'm gonna go full, like, get them done, because she's already been waiting over a month. So, but don't worry, we follow the rules of rarity here. I know y'all don't know what that means, but someday. Okay. The pink on the outside. It looks like she's looking around the island. Bring the spicy fire. Bring the spicy fire. Okay. A little bit more purple. Dark on the outside, light on the inside. I'm not very good at shading. I will say that. Not very good when it comes to shading. Okay. Now let's get the light brown. Yes, right here. Just very, very, very light strokes. Ginger. Okay, now we want to go back to olive. Right here, yeah. Okay, there we go. Now, take, where is our grass? There is our grass green. Take our grass green, go in, right here. Now let's go back in with our dark green. Dark green going on in here. Down. Okay. Down some right here. Yeah, here. Interesting. Cracks up in a monster. I'm over here drinking water. I'm so lame. The sugar is really making a big difference, I feel. It's just the right shade. It's not too brown and it's not too orange. Now I want to take that. Oh, it's almost time for us to wrap up. I at least want to try to get everything. If we could at least get everything except for the log done, I think we could call that decent, decent progress for the day. As much as I wouldn't mind going longer, I do have stuff I need to get done today. I can't just spend all day streaming. I would if I could. If it meant I didn't have to do the dishes, I definitely would stay here all day with y'all. I'd be like, Dreams can do it, but I need to go to the store. I need to eat food. I need to do all that stuff. And I can't do all that stuff when I'm streaming. Where's orange? So is anyone excited about the Monday stream that's coming up on the May 12th? We're gonna go from 9 a.m. till 2, and it's perfectly understandable if Crispy can't be there the whole time. I'm not expecting her to be, but hopefully Chrissy will have that Sunday night off, so she can at least be there. Because especially when I'm playing Jackbox, I don't want to have to stop every 5 seconds to throw a link in the chat. I will be taking at least a 15 to 20-minute break to eat food, so we'll have at least one pretty big break in between all that. So what I was thinking is I would start off the stream with a Q&A, and I already have a plan for if nobody has questions. If nobody has questions, we will just do a little show and tell of some of my favorite plushies from the plushie pile. So if no one has questions, that's fine, but I also wanted, I wanted your input if you had any feedback for the channel, what I could do to improve, And then after that, we'll be playing Jackbox Murder Party. And if you've never played Jackbox before, you can easily play it on your phone. It's pretty friendly. I will say Murder Party is hilarious, even if I don't always know all the answers. It's quite fun. It's a great time. And maybe we'll play what's the other one called? Quibble? Quibble? Something like that. Hey Carrie, welcome back. How did the blood work go? Blood work is done, yay! Woohoo! Did they give you the results yet? We all in the clear? It went great. The tech was really nice. Aw, that's good. Always nice when it works out that way. Whenever I get blood work done, I just tell. Glad it went well, Carrie. Yes. Aw, that's so sweet. Just a little bit different with this one. Okay. False alarm. False alarm. I thought there were wee wee wagons coming. I'm trying to do this with this one is have this one seem like it's not fully ripe yet. Don't eat this one, basically. That's what I'm trying to do. White. Is there a white in here? that white? Why is the white not sharpened? I think the white would be sharpened. Maybe not. That's charcoal, isn't it? No white. Just like maybe like a little white spot at the top would really like indicate that. We don't have white, so we're just gonna do without. It's fine. It's fine. I can do without. White. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna finish up our little leaves and then we'll wrap it all up. My second water is gone, which means I had to wrap up soon. I know what you're all thinking. You're all thinking, no, Nailah, don't go. Like, I don't want to go. I'd rather stay here with all of you. I don't want to do the dishes. It's, wish the dishes would just do themselves. Okay. Start. Hmm. You know what? Green ochre. It's an interesting color for these leaves, but let's go for it. Should be a little bit different. Just a little bit different. Oh, that's a very interesting color. Kind of like brown, brownish, a little brownish, but that's fine. Not all the leaves have to be green. Definitely an interesting color. Is your arm cramping yet? No. Is that normal? I'm trying to be coloring, lightly, trying to not put too much pressure. And my shoulder, my shoulder is feeling a lot better. I can actually, let's see. Teacher, I have a question. I'm raising my arm all the way up crispy and it's not hurting. So I think I'm good. Thank you for checking though. Is that why Jade uses that squish thing to help with her arm? The island that you and your little helper were showing at your 1,000 subscriber video, that's so cool. An island was beautiful with the mushrooms and the waterfall. Okay, so I think the only thing we have left, we have a few like little leaf things here. But other than that, I think it's just the trunk that we still need to color. Oh, we're so close. So close. Go in with the light. I can do it quickly, but I might actually be able to finish. This top part to be light brown. Yes, I know. I know. I'm always hungry. Just wait a little bit longer. want to use that. As a matter of fact, I do want to use the black. Here. For shadow for the door. A little bit of a shadow. Now. Where is dark brown? Is this dark brown? No, that's light. Here is dark brown. Okay. Whew, almost there. Just a little bit more. We can finish it today. Maybe since I colored this, maybe tomorrow I'll be up for finally drawing Pinky. I'm going, Crispy, I'm going. Get a little bit more. Just a little bit more. We're So close. Victory is just around the corner. Come on. Whew, okay. Now we just need to do the bridge. Well, the ladder. Ah, okay. Let's check. Sure didn't miss any spots. Oh, I think I got it all. I'm just gonna make this a little bit darker over here. It's the, it's a stump. Should be a little bit darker on this side. There. Done. Oh, I could make it a lot darker. I could, but that would take way, 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 way too long. But here is how it turned out. I know y'all are gonna want to see it a little bit better. And the colors we used are light green. We used green ochre from my Prismacolor collection. I'll put that right here so I don't get it mixed up. Gingeroo, which is like that light shade of almost beige with a little hint of green. Of course, we had grass green for the stems, and then we had orange, pink, dark green, we had red, yellow, we had light brown, regular brown, we had black, had olive, then we had purple, and we had another black that we did not use both blacks. We only used the one, but still. So that's our color palette right there. This is, again, I might go back in the future possibly and darken the bottom parts, but as for right now, I'm fine with where we are. I just wanted to darken the one part because, the bottom needs to be dark. This is what we've accomplished. Yay! So now I have to do the not so fun part of cleaning up my workstation. Y'all don't need to see that though. Try to do this out of frame for the most part. I'll make it a little bit in frame. Pay no mind to the man behind the curtain. He is crazy, and you should not talk to him. Okay. But yeah, I would say these colored pencils definitely hold up very well. I am impressed. None of the tips of them broke during any of my coloring, so that's always nice. You don't have to constantly resharpen your pencils. So if these are like the Amazon brand, they're pretty solid. I would say, like, if you're on a budget and you just want to get into coloring, but you don't want to spend $200+ on Prismacolors, because as much as I love my Prismacolors, they do be pricey. If you just want to try out coloring with colored pencils, that is what I would recommend. I don't know how much Angie paid for these. She would have to tell me. I'm sure she would tell me, but she's probably off, resting, at least. I hope she's resting. If she's not resting, I'm going to kick her butt. She promised me she would take it easy. Earlier, I called a couple of Super Mario coloring pictures a couple of years ago. Alright, I don't think we're... Hold on. I didn't put everything away. I forgot the erasers and the pencil sharpener. Whoops. Not bad. I think the eraser was like right here. I think this was here. Oh wait, maybe the eraser was actually right here. That makes sense. Get in there. Get in there. And did this go here? Yeah. I'm trying to get it in here. Come on, come on. There we go. Finally got it. Okay. Now everything is put away. But yes, this is a whole case. It has everything you need. It includes a pencil sharpener, erasers, 2 erasers, watercolor colored pencils, regular colored pencils, charcoal for outlining. I'm not good at the charcoal outlining stuff, but yeah, I'd say overall, check it out if you are interested. But yeah, Prismacolor is the main colored pencil that I use. So, again, we're not gonna go on a raid today, so it's just gonna be us wrapping this up. This is what it looks like for those of you tuning in afterwards. Trying to get a good angle here. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. Remember, stay safe, stay awesome. Always know. Always know you're sweet as a pineapple. Bye, everyone. Bernard says bye. Thank you to all our lovely members. I'm not going to do the member shout out because I'm hungry, so I'm going to go. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Remember, stay safe, stay awesome, and always know you're sweet as a pineapple. Bye, everyone. Bye. Thank you, Crispy, for modding. Could not chat because working and set phone down and spun so I could see better. Aww. Thank you, Jan. Love you. Bye.